Give me some peace of mind again. Cause I've been walking up and floating off the edge. Starting, I think I need the rain, so I can feel something, I only feel the pain. So let me hold you till the end, cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. And if I fall down, I get up again, cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. All the words that you said.
What's up, boys? And by boys, I mean hopefully nobody, because it's 2:30 in the morning. So hopefully nobody jumps in, okay? That's our plan. But I do appreciate you guys watching back. Yeah. So hopefully, and I say this a lot. Hopefully, this is a short stream. This is a short episode for you guys, okay? I just figured, because Sports Illustrated dropped this video of Cam BOOZER today, that we would watch it. Because it has nothing to do, from my understanding, with his basketball. It's just like off the court stuff. So we can like get to know Cam BOOZER and then give our opinion afterwards. And then again, I was thinking after I uploaded that TikTok and YouTube short, I don't know if you guys saw it, it did no views. It was like my worst one yet. I was comparing him to Jokic, and the more I've thought about it overnight, he's more Cat. He's more Karl Anthony Towns. It's like we're gonna talk about that. And yeah, so without further ado, we will watch this video, and it's a little 12 minutes long. We probably won't watch the whole thing, because again, I'm trying to keep this relatively short. But yeah, we will watch a little bit of it, and then do some Twitter scrolling. There is a video right here that Darren Peterson did that was really good, that Ty sent to me. He recommended that I watch it, but because I'm trying to keep it short tonight, I think I'm just going to try to keep it Cam BOOZER oriented, and we're going to watch that tomorrow. So expect Darren Peterson stuff tomorrow, or today. Doesn't matter. Next stream, expect Darren Peterson stuff. But until then, we will watch a little Cam BOOZER and then hop on Twitter and then do a nightly shout out. It's just what we do. Just trying to stay consistent. So here we go.
See ya, bro.
With the 2026 NBA Draft just weeks away, we joined Cameron BOOZER for a ride through the streets of Miami.
So, what's your mindset like these days? Like,
I mean, I'm just enjoying it, man. You know, back home right now, stacking days, getting better. But I'm just excited for the future. You know, some uncertainty, but you know.
Wait, he's back home? He's in Memphis right now? Please.
Kind of put yourself into all of that, and you know, it's gonna be a lot of fun for sure.
what does your lifestyle look like right now?
I mean, just working out, really. Trying to get prepared for the next level. Some golf, spending time with girls. There's a lot of basketball right now. Trying to imagine like you're in a game.
For a guy that's fucking 6'10", honestly,
Just working out, really.
not a bad swing.
Trying to get prepared for
Not a
the
bad
next
swing at
level.
all, dude.
Some golf, spending time with girls.
Not bad, literally, because he's so tall. Like, he has to have custom clubs, like, being that tall. Right? I mean, chat, you can let me know. I'm pretty sure he would
The
have to have
next level,
custom clubs.
Some golf.
Well, no, it's actually, now that I think about it, he is really slouched down.
The next
Come on,
level,
try to get a good
some
pause here.
golf.
Yeah, their clubs might be a little short for him. That might be the problem.
Spending time with girls.
But, you know, shout
lot of
out
basketball
shout
right
out
now.
Cam BOOZER.
Trying to imagine like you're in a game. You know, you get prepared for the next level, the highest level of basketball. It's a lot of attention to detail, a lot of skill work. Good summer of work so far.
Talk us through what a normal day these days looks like for you.
You know, work out in the morning, lift normally, and a lot of the times going back for a second workout is all shooting, just getting the shot right, take a nap, hang out with my girl. But In the off season, you know, it's a grind, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of fun just because you're doing what you love.
That's like that is way too short for him, frankly. Yeah, his hand takes up a third of the whole fucking grip, so that's way too small for him.
Maybe throwing some golf here and there.
You talked about not being very good at golf. What makes you love it?
I mean, it's addicting. I don't know how to kind of explain the feeling, but I feel like what makes it so fun is that it's challenging and it's hard to get better. I think what's also interesting is even an average player who's not great, at any moment you can hit a shot that's like amazing. I think it's what gets you coming back.
Things didn't go exactly how you wanted in Duke. How long will that heartbreak sit with you?
It would have gone great at Duke, actually, if his brother didn't make that stinking mistake, bro.
I mean, that heartbreak's gonna be there for a long time. I can't tell you how long, but it's not something you just get over, you know, one day to the next, so.
I know your brother really took it hard. He felt like he was responsible. How do you...
It's because he was, dude. Let's watch it. Let's pull it back up, dude. It's because it was. Duke final minutes of NCAA tournament. Bro. Fucking blew it, dog.
Going to his left. UConn down by 3.
Fucking blew it.
18 seconds remaining. Demery draws the big boozer. We're down to 14 seconds. Nice switch, and they're in trouble deep. Demery, 10 seconds.
Did he sub in here? Is that what it was? Wait, where the fuck is he, dude? Yeah, here we go. I think, yep. Fucking idiot, dude. What are you doing?
Get it into Boozer, back for Sar, ahead, Boozer, that ball deflected and stolen by Mullins. Caravan, 2 seconds.
Caravan! Bang! Bang!
It's good. We're pulling through.
Like, what were you thinking, Caden? Bro! Here's an idea. Here's a fun idea. I'm gonna fucking throw it while I'm being double covered. I get the idea, but like, hold the ball. Get fouled, bro. Timeout if you have one. Do they have a timeout? I don't want to look stupid. Do they have timeout? Yeah, they got timeout. What the fuck are we doing? I don't know. I don't know, Caden. I don't know, Caden. I don't want to be rude. I don't know, dude.
Boozer, that ball deflected and stolen by Mullins. Caravan, 2 seconds. Mullins tosses it up. It's good.
So good, dude. Just one of those NCAA moments, bro. One of those.
You help him pick himself back up after adversity like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a tough spot to be in. Obviously, we all know we didn't lose just because of that last play. There's not many things I could say just gonna make him feel better about that. You know, I mean, it's something you gotta deal with and kind of move on from. It sucks, you know, I hate that he has to go through that, but I mean, it's part of the process, part of basketball, it's kind of how things are, you know, and you know, he's really tough. Always been through a lot of adversity, so I know he's gonna come out stronger and it's just gonna make him better at the end of the day.
Any part of you that's jealous that your brother's gonna get another year of the college life, be a Blue Devil for another year?
No, I mean, I'm excited for him. You know, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited for myself as well. You know, it would have been great to come back, have another year in college, but both of us are chasing our dream right now. Both gonna be in great situations, great opportunity, hopefully, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
How much have you thought about the fact that you and your brother for the first time ever will be in separate places in a few months?
You know, it hasn't really hit me yet just because, you know, we're both back home right now working out, so we're still together a lot, but it's definitely going to be different for sure. I mean, it's special. I mean, you
Is
basically
this
do
just
everything with
a
someone
car
for
ride
your whole
interview?
entire
Is
life.
that all this is, dude? That's all this is, dude. Frankly, like, I thought it was more, like, in-depth than that. I didn't think it was just a fucking, hey, let's drive around and have a conversation. That's annoying. Well, I don't know if I want to watch that then, dude. It's fucking boring. I don't want to watch 10 more minutes of that. What other, like, Boozer-based stuff? Bill Simmons, dude? What you got, Bill Simmons?
There's Boozer momentum in a real way now that he might end up just going first. I think as everybody looks at these tapes and the advanced metrics the comparisons to guys from over the years. It's just like, all right, maybe we don't overthink this. This guy is a 23-11 in the pros for 10 straight years. What's wrong with that? I've been thinking a lot because I do think Debanza is going to go first, regardless of how we try to.
I think for sure Debanza is going first.
I just think he's going to go first. I think Danny's such a wild card at second, and there's no way to predict it, and it's going to come down. He's going to take all the input from everybody, but it's ultimately going to come down. He's going to be watching these guys, and he's going to hone in on some sort of specific thing that he's been able to do over and over again. He did it with Tatum. He did it with Brown. He did it when he was going to take Durant. Over and over again, he looks at like the high-end talent guys and just is able to project them. You would think it's going to happen with Peterson, but I think there's too many red flags. I think he's going to stay away from Peterson. I could see him taking Boozer at 2 would be my -1.
Again, dude, if he takes Boozer at 2, I'm okay with it. That's crazy. You type in Cam Boozer and I pop up, dude. You love to see it. You love to see it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I also pop up there, dude. Shout out. You type in Cam Boozer, I pop up twice. That's good to know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't pass on the upside of the other two guys. I've been saying it for a month now. I like the guarantee of Cam though. I really like the guarantee of Cam. But again, it's a very much, he's a cat mold. Like, we should get into that. Karl Anthony Towns. I know Carl's like 7'1", right? He's 7'1", 7 foot even. So he's a shorter cat, and obviously his wingspan is going to be way different. If that's not how you spell measurements, but all right. 7'3", yeah, and Boozer's I think is 7.25, right? And Boozer wingspan. Okay, 7'1.5". Okay. Yeah, so it's just like a little shorter cat, but what? This is where we gotta look, cause yeah, 7 foot 248. Cause Cam's 7 foot. Right, where is he? So, okay, 6'8". So with shoes, he's 6'11" with shoes on. So like, or 6'10" with shoes on. So he's bigger weight-wise than Cat, shorter arms, shorter height. But what's his shooting percentage? College shooting percentage. 39.1 from 3. What was Cat's college shooting percentage? I know it's a different era. I know it's been a decade, but okay, so he's the same from the field. Basically the same from the field. 1 percentage point different. Cat's better. What's his 3-point? 25% from 3, Cat, and you're the best. Give me Cam Boozer, dude. Shooting 40% from 3 when Cat was only shooting from 25%. Different era. I get it. He evolved. Minnesota developed in that way, but kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, dude, I don't know. 40%. It's like, look, he's growing on me, okay? I'm not like, I don't know, how many specific streams have we done on Cam Boozer now? Like 5 maybe? I'd have to go back and look. 4 or 5? Every time we stream and talk about him, he does become more like, not attractive, but I guess. He fits the mold of a number 2 pick more and more the more I watch him. So, and the more I look at his stats, like I don't hate it, dude. Having a 23-11 guy just next to Markkanen and Jaren and Walker, like that's not horrible. Obviously, he wouldn't average that because of minutes, but I don't hate it, dude. I really don't hate it. Again, I still would rather have Darren Peterson 1, AJ 2, Cam 3 in that order, but the gap between Cam and AJ has gotten like significantly closer for me. So I just don't. I mean, he maps out to be this way, but I don't see good defense from really either of them, but specifically AJ. He's got the measurements to be a good NBA defender, so I don't know why I don't think he could develop that way because I've been watching him for years. I think he could, but like I think at the NBA level, we're talking AJ again. He's going to be expected to be a more volume shooter, high efficiency scorer, more on his plate on that end of the floor. So I don't know if he's really going to be trying. Maybe in playoffs and stuff like that, but regular season, I don't see AJ DeMonsa just like lockdown defender after a couple years of like figuring it out. Like I just don't see that. So that's kind of where the gap where Cam Boozer, because I can see Cam Boozer not being a great defender. Like AJ could be a great defender, but like I don't think he will. I don't think Cam could be a great defender, but I think he's got a good chance of being like a plus defender. Like never a Jaren Jackson, like a Markkanen kind of. Like Markkanen's not bad at defense by any means. He uses his body. He's a 7 foot. Like he gets blocks. He does that kind of stuff. Gets defensive rebounds. Does that kind of stuff. So like he's not horrible. I think Boozer is like a similar thing. You know what I mean? Like he's not going to be getting 5 blocks in a game. He's not going to be getting, I don't know, 3 steals, 4 steals. Like that's not what he's going to be. But like he's not going to be somebody that, because he's so big. 6'10", 250. Like he's going to be immediately in the NBA. He'll be one of the top 5 to 6 strongest players in the NBA as an 18-year-old. So like that's the whole allure to it, is like he's going to be the strongest guy as long as he stays healthy, because like Greg Oden was also going to be the strongest guy. So the whole concept of him being in the NBA for 10 to 15 years, like I don't see how he's not just bullying dudes around so again, and he can shoot. So I see the allure. It all makes sense to me. It's like if Sabonis was a better 3-point shooter and Cat was bigger and stronger. Like that's kind of the argument here. It's not bigger and like shorter and more stout. Like had a little more Charles Barkley to him. You know, like I don't know. I see the argument. It's all starting to like the colors are starting to form in my head, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's look at all of his career stats. Like that's important. See, 22, 5, 10, like, and it's the assists. Like that's the stuff that we aren't really talking about. Is his assists. 4-1 assists is unbelievable at his size. You know what I mean? No, I'm playing. Jokic exists. Like, but like, what is Cat's? Let's see. College assists. Again, we're only going off college stats because it's very different. See, Cat was only doing 1.1 assists a game. Like that's fucking. Let's just look up his whole college stats. Because again, he went number 1 overall, and it was like consensus, like Karl Anthony Towns should go 1. It wasn't like a debate. Yeah, 10 3 points, 6.7 rebounds, 1.1 assists, and 2.3. Like what? Are you shitting me? Like, how many minutes did you play, Cam? That's actually really important. Okay, yeah, so he's playing 33 minutes. So, yeah, he was playing 13 more minutes than Cat was, so that's a big difference. But, like, again, the fucking 3-point percentage is a game changer to me. And 78.9 from the free throw line? What was Cat? What's his free throw line? 81. Okay. Okay, it's like... That's a good shine. That's a good sign. I don't know if you know, relatively, like some people disagree with this argument, but like if you're a good free throw shooter, you should be able to become a good 3-point shooter. Like it's a good sign. It's a good indicator. Like you have good touch. You have like everything, right? So most guys that like were decent, again, Karl Anthony Towns is a great example here. Shot 25% from 3 in college. The guys that are like decent to like a little below average, a little above average, kind of in that range. If they're good from the free throw line, they historically develop into a decent 3-point shooter. At least, unless you're drafted by the Sacramento Kings, that is. But yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, 4-1 assists though. Like, it's 4 times the amount of assists per game Booz does. So like, these are the whole arguments. I know it's a different era. Cat wasn't expected to be doing nowhere near as much that Booz was, but Like, he was the right? Was it 2014 drafts? Or was it 15? It might have been 2015 draft. I think 14 was Wiggins. Yeah, okay. 14 was Wiggins and Jabari Parker. This was 15. Poor Zingas. It's the Tingus Pingus draft. Yeah. But also, yeah, that's not, now I think about it, was not a great draft. But he was like the consensus one. Like, there was no argument. Cat was going, actually, no. People like D'Angelo Russell and Jahlil Okafor. I don't want to say they didn't, but Cat was like the shit, bro. Let's see. Towns is the best, and let's see. This is the post-draft analysis. Let's see. Towns is the best and most complete player in the draft. He has great size. He's a good athlete. He is very skilled offensively. He can score inside and outside. He's an excellent defender and rim protector. And he's a great kid. He and Andrew Wiggins will be an awesome combo. Awesome enough to win titles someday if they stay together. Well, that worked out, didn't it? Whoever the posted that. That worked out really well for them, dude. Dude, could you imagine? Because they had the #1... It was back-to-back years, right? Yeah, because they traded Kevin Love to the Cavs for Wiggins. Fuck, dude. Back-to-back years #1 picks, and look at the fuck they turned into. I shouldn't say that. One of them's the number 2 or 3 player on a championship team, about to be a championship team. So I don't. Also, I should say, congrats, New York Knicks. Congrats, guys. Like, I was rooting against you. I mean, you didn't win it yet, but like, what are the chances a 22-year-old Wemby can win 3 games in a row? Like, not gonna happen. So, I doubted, kind of. I was hopeful the Spurs were gonna win. I'm just a Wemby fanboy, but good on the Knicks, dude. OG Anunoby tonight, unfucking believable. That was the OG Anunoby game. So, yeah, had to just make that input, dude. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, you've been rooting for the Spurs for a week and a half." Yeah, bro, but like, it's okay. But like, here's the whole argument. I don't know if you guys saw this, dude. Now that Wemby's not gonna win the finals, like most likely, right? He can never become the greatest of all time. He just can't. It's not possible. You're wondering, Zach, why would you say that? There's no way that Wemby can become the GOAT now? It's just true, dude. Unless you, like, win every time you're in the finals. Like, if you lose ever in the finals, like, you can't be the greatest of all time. It's not possible, guys. Like, LeBron, he got swept when he was 22 years old by the dynastic Spurs. He couldn't be the... Like, no. Wemby? No, bro. In his, like, second year with a bunch of rookies, he loses to the New York Knicks, a juggernaut? Not a dynasty, but a juggernaut? And he wins one in the Garden? But no, dude. He could go on and he could win fucking, I don't know, 9 rings, 7 MVPs, 8 Defensive Player of the Years. He still can't be the GOAT, dude. It's not possible. He's lost in the finals, so it does not equate. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I don't make the rules. You guys made these rules. I'm just following them. Okay? If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. But you made these rules. If you lose in the finals, you can't be the greatest of all time. Doesn't matter how your career goes from there on. So, what a shame, dude. What a shame. And anybody else that's watching, that means that, like, Steph Curry can never be the greatest of all time. Like, name it. There's a lot of dudes. Like, Kobe can't be the greatest. Like, it's a shame, dude. It's a really damn shame. So, there's only one guy that can do it. And his name's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. So, that was a fucking joke, dude. You guys know how I feel about MJ. God, bro. Very funny. But yeah, shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks. I don't know, dude. I do not know. How long are we going? 25 minutes? That'll be good, dude. That'll be short enough by the time we do a little Twitter scrolling and do our nightly shout outs. I don't know if you guys saw this video of AJ. I think this was right after the draft. He's basically like, I'm going to Washington. I knew I was going to Washington. But it's like, from dog, they had a 14% chance. Like, what do you mean? They had the best chance.
Dallas and Atlanta went back to back. I knew I was going to DC.
So we're taking the bus.
I knew it, bro. Nigga, Dallas was 8. My mom next up Dallas today. I'm like, oh, all right. Atlanta 7. Atlanta 7. I said I'm going DC. John Wall looked at me, bro. John Wall looked. I was trying not to laugh. I said it's quiet, bro. I'm going DC.
Okay, brother. I knew. Like, I didn't. He would have said. I feel like he would have said that about the Jazz. Like, low key, I feel like that could have come out. Like, if we got the number 1 pick, he would have been like, dude. Once I saw Sacramento at 7, I knew I was going to Utah. And then I saw Brooklyn at 6, and I looked at Keontae George, and he looked at me. I knew I was going to Utah. Like, he could have, like... So, take everything with a grain of salt. It's all for the media. It's all for show. He's promoting a brand. I get it. Good for you, AJ. I'd love to have you on my team, but... Just know what's going on here, guys. I don't think he's being 100% truthful. And if he is, that's been sick, I guess. I don't... If you were sitting there the whole time like, I'm going to Washington, I'm like, fucking good for you. I can't imagine like you sitting there being like, I want to go to Washington, but whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Also, I saw this. I'm going to click on it, dude. But it's Evan Sidiri, and you have to take everything he says with a grain of fucking salt, dog. He doesn't speak truth ever. Fucking ever. But, like, it's fun banter, fun to talk about. So, like, he says, the Wizards view 2 prospects as franchise-changing types in the 2026 NBA draft, per The Athletic. If Washington is able to still get their preferred prospect, they could be open to moving down with the Jazz. A deal would almost certainly have to include Ace Bailey and future first. Well, how about you fuck right off then? How about that? You think about that, Evan Sidiri? Like, I don't give a shit, dog. I don't give a shit. You want me to give up Ace Bailey in the future first? Fuck off, bro. I'd rather have Darren. Enjoy AJ. Enjoy him. Have fun. I'm almost to the point where I'd rather have Darren or Cam than AJ. So enjoy him, bro. Not really. Like, it's really a toss-up. Every day changes. But DP's my number 1. He's been my number 1 all, I don't know, for a while. So DP's the guy, but like, I don't know, bro. Like, whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. I think Ace is a stud. I think he's our Jaylen Brown. So, whatever, dude. What the fuck ever. Yeah, please stop. Damn straight. What'd you say, Ben Anderson? You shouldn't draft based on what you're seeing in the finals, but the obvious value of two-way guards who shoot the cover off the ball highlights the usefulness of Darren Peterson. Damn straight, brother. Damn straight. I see Brunson balling. I'm like, Darren Peterson can do that, but he's 4 inches taller. You know what I mean? Like, I see Colin Knippel, and I'm like, Darren Peterson is just as good of a shooter, but he's more athletic. He's like, I just don't get it. I don't get the whole debate. And we were talking about this yesterday with Ty and shit. Like, it's all smoke. I think it's all smoke. I think it's clear AJ's going 1. I don't think there's, like, if you have a solid argument to where you think like Cam or somebody else DP is going to go 1, let me know. Please let me know. But from my understanding, I think it's pretty clear AJ is going 1. I think everybody around the world has kind of figured that out. But again, it could be smoke, dude. Maybe like day of the draft, Apollo Banchero situation, they switched it up. But as right now, AJ's going 1. I think Danny's like pumped to get DP at 2. And I think it's just smoke. It's just smoke being like, Cam Boozer's interesting, dude. We're interested in Cam Boozer. Or like all this shit. We're interested in trading. Like, I think he's just like, bro, if DP's there, I swear to God, dude. I think that's what's happening. I'm hoping that's what's happening. But again, we watched Cam Boozer for good 15, 20 minutes here, and I love Cam Boozer. Like, I'm growing more and more with him, on him. So, yeah. Also, yeah, dude. Clarkson is 1 win away from becoming an NBA champ. Let's go, Jordan. Attaboy, Jordan. Did you play a second in the finals? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Jose Alvarado was playing your minutes. But, yeah, Jordan. Get that shit, dog. See, James Hansen says, been watching Peterson games the last few days because, duh, if Washington takes Debanza 1, we ain't picking Boozer. Yes, we're not picking Boot. We might pick Boot. Fuck, dude. This is like... It's such a first world problem. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys know that terminology, what a first world problem is. this is such a first world problem. Like, oh, we've got the number 2 pick, and it's so hard to, like, decide. There's no, like, consensus 1, 2, 3. Like, what a problem to have. You're telling me they're all, like, potentially top 10, top 15 level players? And you can just, like, have one of them? You gotta, like, kind of choose? Like, what a problem to have, dude. Oh my god. So beautiful. So beautiful. If you've ever thought, man, I wish the Jazz could get Jane Quaintance, let me present you Time Lord. It's Time Lord. We were talking at work today. Kate didn't know who Time Lord was. How do you not know Robert Williams, dude? Time Lord. Yeah. I would f with Time Lord, dude. I would f with Time Lord. But I don't know if we could afford him. In fact, what's his contract? Robert Williams. I just saw Robert Ory pop up. I thought it said Robert Horny. I was like, that's not ideal. Robert Williams contract. 4-year, 48. So he's making... Is he free agent or is he... What's the deal? What's the deal, dog? Contract ends when? Question mark. Oh, so he's a free agent? Oh, he's an unrestricted... He's a free agent. Let's get Time Lord, dog. Let's go get Time Lord. What's the contract extension? I didn't fucking know he was available. Expected contract. What the fuck's his contract, dog? What's Time Lord? 14, 15? Shit, bro. I don't hate that. Get Time Lord for the MLE, bro? I don't hate that at all. Opinions? Anybody? What are we gonna do here? Because Nurkic is probably going for like 18 to 20. Yeah? Y'all agree with me on that? Probably 18, 20. I mean, we can just Google it, right? Well, he can just Google what they think. Yusuf Nurkic, that's not how you spell it, but Nurkic expected contract. It's gonna be something like 18. My guess is 18 million. 8 to 12, that's it? No, we're chilling, bro. What the fuck are we do? Let's get them both. Fuck Walker Kessler, dude. Let's get Time Lord and Yusuf Nurkic. Shit. What a predicament. I still don't think that's accurate. I think Nurk played himself, maybe not into it, because this is probably like a 3-year, like, again, fucking $36 million guarantee, something like that. But I could see him signing like a 1-year 16 million, 1 year 18 million kind of situation. I'm just trying to make myself look better. I did not expect an $8 to $12 million expected price range for him. Yeah, that'd be sick, dude. It'd be nice. Would work out well, but I don't know, dude. I don't think we could afford them both. Damn, dude. New Spurs logo after blowing a 30-point lead tonight. Good job, guys. Congrats. You're now the Atlanta Spurs. You blow shit, dude. You fucking blow leads. What's that? 28 to 3? Ooh. Brutal. See, James Dolan takes a shot at Zohran Mamdani, saying he's not a Knicks fan. Dolan also praised President Trump, saying he's a great guy, I love him. We don't need to make this political, but like, I'm pretty sure the mayor of New York is a Knicks fan. Like, wasn't he at the game too? Doesn't matter. Fucking what? What? Like, that's stupid. Oh, that's funny. Scott Gerard. Scotty G. Good post, dude. Good post, Scotty G. Wemby crying into Matt Ryan's arms. Good post, Scotty G. I'll like the shit out of that. Great post. Ugh. Every time I press the fucking button, it jumps up. Oh well. Peterson has that ice in his veins factor too. Yeah, he does, James Hansen. We're really gonna have to do like a more in-depth Peterson day, but I feel like we've like done enough to where like we could compile a bunch of shit. It'd be like an hour-long video, but I don't know. I just don't know if you guys have like seen the amount of stuff. Like, I watch a lot of stuff on stream, obviously. But like when I'm not on stream, I'm still watching like Darren Peterson tape, just like for fun. So, and AJ and like Booze, but like dude, DP is so good. He's so unbelievably fucking good. So, again, I keep saying it. I really pray that he falls to us at 2 and that Danny doesn't fuck it up. Oh my god. Like, I don't want to say it's a Michael Jordan Sam Bowie situation, because like I think AJ's gonna be way better than Sam Bowie. But like, I'm not saying DP's gonna be MJ either, but I think the gaps are like closer conversationally. I think it may end up being that way. You know, like a Kobe Bryant to Tracy McGrady, kind of like, I know that's their comp, so that's a really stupid and easy analogy, but like, you know what I mean? Like Tracy McGrady balled, fucking like 3-time scoring champ. Like Tracy McGrady was a stud, but he got bounced in the first and second round every year, and Kobe Bryant went out there to win 5 chips. So like, I think that's the whole argument, is like, I'm not saying AJ's not gonna be the fucking shit, but Darren Peterson is so fucking good. Oh my god. Let's see. It probably won't happen, but part of me wonders if the Jazz make a biggest trade in the coming weeks that no one could have seen coming. This could be to bring an impactful vet or second first-round pick. Interesting. I don't hate that, but I think it would make more sense that we jump into the second round. You know, I don't know what the value of a late first is in this draft. Like, I know the value of a late first in most drafts, but I don't know what the value is in this draft. Like, again, let's look at the mock. I know Kola Pete's in that range. I know Kid from Duke's in that range. Yeah, Isaiah Evans, Henry Vasar, Thomas, like Caravan. Again, we watched Caravan 15 minutes ago, nail that shot. I'm a big fan of Josh Jefferson. I've been saying it for 6 or 7 months. I like Josh Jefferson a lot. Graves is a good player. Abuka Okori is a good player. Mo Johnson's a stud. But like, I think the value at that point is like way too high, because Mo Johnson is a fucking beast. And him going 22, like, dog. Like, I keep saying this, Cole Pete at 27. Like, I think, where was it, dude? I saw it on one of the side things. It was Cole Pete's like scouting report, bro. Unfucking believable. So the value of getting into that late first, maybe the value of getting into like the 12 to 16 range in any other draft. Like, that might be extreme. Maybe like more like 16 to 20, but like, the talent here is so good to me. Like, I just, like Christian Anderson at 21, like, what? I couldn't, like, we'd have to give up a lot. We'd have to give up, I'm trying to think. Like, maybe just an unprotected, a different year, somebody would just do that straight up, but like, if we're talking, it'd have to be 3 seconds at least, and that would just get you to 25 to 30. I don't even think that'd get you past 25. Fuck, like, it's so, yeah, the whole argument of like Jazz moving it, like, we'd have to be giving up a lot, especially like I'd love a Cam Carr or a Jaden Quaintance. I like Kareem Lopez, I like LeBaron Fillon, but like, at that point, what would we have to give up to get there would just be like insane. It'd be fucking insane. Like, Sensabaugh 3 seconds, and Cody Williams, like, I don't know if that's worth it to me. Or like an unprotected first, 2 seconds, Cody and Collier. Like, I wouldn't, all that for a Jaden Quaintance, like, I wouldn't risk that. A Cam Carr, I don't think I'd risk that. You know? Take one of those guys out and get you to the 26, 27 for Koa Pete. I still think I'd rather have Sensabaugh over Koa Pete. That's debatable, actually. I think I'd rather have Collier over Koa Pete. Maybe not long term, but I just, I don't know, dude. It's a tough conversation to have. Like, getting 35 range for Richie Saunders makes a lot more sense to me. Like, value, because we need a good, like, backup third string shooting guard. Like, that's a really important need for it. Not important, but like we got Keontae or DP or Ace or AJ, and then Sensabaugh. Like, that's it. Unless you want to count Mihailuk. Mihailuk's like, he's a 3 on a good day, you know? So, I could see a Richie Saunders move. That would make sense to me. Keep the local kid around. He knows the facility. He knows everybody around. He knows it all. He'd sell tickets. Like, I think if we're trading into the first-ish round again this year, I think getting up to the 31 to 40 range would be smarter when it comes to assets, and you'd still get Richie Saunders. Probably. Or a Baba Miller. I like Baba Miller. I like Jaden Bradley a lot, obviously, but that's a senior. He's almost 23, so like at what point? I like Braden Smith a lot. He's a little undersized. I don't love that he's not even 6 foot tall, so that's a bit of a problem there. But other than that, like, I wouldn't really see myself jumping into this late second at all. Like, Lipsy's nice, but like if Jared Butler couldn't make it, I don't know if Lipsy can make it, you know? So that's my argument. Kylan Boswell getting 59. I wouldn't hate that, actually. I don't love the off the court stuff that Boswell had going for him, but I do enjoy his play style, and I don't know, like, frankly, he's like a bigger Collier. He's not as fast as Collier, and he's not as good of a passer as Collier, which again is kind of a dumb, like, why am I comparing it? But like, he would fit that role in our offense, and I don't know. He's more of a Cade Cunningham body type. Shorter, obviously, much shorter, but big, strong guy. So I don't see trading into anywhere past 40, and I don't see the value of trading anything into earlier than 27, 26. So, yeah, I think that tweet's null. I don't see the value in that. But, all right, we've been going for 40 minutes. Let's wrap it up, shall we? Try to keep it under an hour when I tried to say I would keep it to 30 minutes. But yeah. Ace Bailey highlights, dude. Oh, that dunk was nasty.
Pass it out. Drive. McDaniels.
Beautiful D.
I forgot about this dunk on DiVincenzo. Slammed it on him.
On his head, baby. On his head.
Oh,
that's a pretty poster there.
Dude, he's gonna be so good.
It's Krejci with a 3-point play.
Boop, boop, off the backboard, lob. Yeah, he's gonna be nice, dude. He's gonna be so nice. Yeah. Ooh. He's calling a trade? Trading for Phylon. What are we giving up, though? Oh, okay. So we're trading back to 3, picking up Darren Peterson anyways, and then getting 16 from Memphis and taking Phylon. That's not a bad little mock, dude. That's not a bad little mock. Let's see. Yeah. Picks 3 and 16 was a net positive. Yeah. I don't hate that. I would only do that if DP was for sure. Like, if Memphis was like, we're taking Cam Boozer, like, at that point, like, DP and 16, but no, I'm not losing out on DP or AJ and taking Cam and 16. It would depend on who's there at 16, I think, but like, obviously you're making that trade prior to the pick at 16, so it's not worth it. Again, we look at the people in that range. Cam Carr, Quaintance, Dalen Swain, Hans Steinbeck, Kareem Lopez. Like, yeah, I'd rather just have DP or AJ. So, but it's a fun conversation. You know, it's fun to talk about. Yeah. We'll call it there, boys. Happy birthday, Sweet Mahalo, good, even though it was yesterday. So happy birthday yesterday, Sweet Mahalo. Yeah, dude. We'll call it quits. Sitting here at 45 minutes, basically. So, bada bing, bada boom. We will do our nightly shout outs for the boys. Yeah. Starting off, we found a new channel today. We found a new podcast, the Jackpotting Around channel. It is, from my understanding, it's the dudes from Twitter. It's Art Cummings, right? So I guess I can pull him up. I follow him. There he is. Yeah, so it's Art Cummings on Twitter. Commenting on his stuff all the time. But yeah. Found his podcast today. It just popped up. I was like, oh crap. So, yeah, shout out Art Cummings. Art Takes Notes on Twitter. But yeah, the Jackpotting Around, at Jackpotting Around. Looks like pretty much every week, every 2 weeks or so. A good 30 minute to an hour and a half long podcast. Looks like it's all about jazz. So, give them a follow, dude, at Jackpotting Around. Next, we got the GOATs, T-Talk, Ty Talon. They hit 50 subs, dude. They're 52. So they broke it. Shout out to any of you guys that went out there and subbed. But yeah, they can now, from my understanding, they should be able to stream the draft. I mean, I don't know the logistics behind it, getting everything set up. But yeah, dude. Let's go T-Talk. Shout out to them. They uploaded a new episode today. So you can see I'm pretty much through it.
He's kind of...
But yeah, they did an episode with a Thunder fan, and they pretty much talked about the Thunder most of the time, kind of where the Jazz fit in. It was a really good interview. But yeah.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to T-Talk. I'm Ty.
I'm Talon.
Talon, dude.
Today. Die-hard Thunder fan. Talon's buddy.
Oh, Trevin, you want to introduce yourself for us?
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm Trevin. Like he said, I go to Utah Tech over St. George, Utah.
Boom, dude. So it's a whole hour and 11 minute. What the heck, actually? Did you guys do that on purpose? It's 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. It's 11111. So yeah, enjoy that, guys. Go over to T-Talk. Give it a listen. I was wondering, Talon's got it on backwards. I'm like, why is he wearing a jersey backwards? But yeah, shout out to T-Talk, at 2cuz Talkin'. They're on, I think it's just YouTube as of right now. I don't know if they've gotten any other stuff going yet, but yeah, at T-Talk Jazz on YouTube. Give it a search. It'll pop up. They're great dudes. Hoops Nerd. You guys know Hoops Nerd, James Hansen. He does an episode pretty much every day, every couple days. He's a good dude. He's the top Jazz content creator. So go him. Salt City Hoops. New logo. Very nice. They do great stuff. It's a podcast. It's kind of like that Jackpotting Around. It's a very similar thing.
All of a sudden you've got Bailey, DeBonsa, Lowry, and Jaron as your 2 through 5.
So yeah, it's a good podcast. Looks like pretty much weekly. Yeah, pretty much weekly, just talking about the Jazz. So Salt City Hoops, give them a follow. Locked on Jazz, I don't even need to at this point. You guys know what's up. David Locke. The Jazz Men, the boys, dude. Jake, Javin, and Spencer. They are great dudes. Yeah, they do a new episode every week. I believe it's every Saturday. I could be wrong. Saturday or Sunday. It's on the weekends. I promise you that. But yeah, great dudes.
That first game was incredible. Jalen Brunson went off.
Dude, that shot that Brunson made, where he had it was like 6 moves in one. He's got Devin Vassell on him, and he goes pump fakes.
Javin, Jake, Spencer.
We all have the Knicks.
They're the guys, dude. They're dudes. Also, shout out to Spencer just flexing on us, dude. He's like, you guys want to see my shoulder muscles, bro? He's flexing. It is what it is, dude. Shout out to the boys. Give them a follow, dude. At Jazzmen Podcast. They are on YouTube. They are on Apple. They are on Spotify. They are on TikTok. And they are on Instagram. Give them a follow on all those things. I don't know if they all manage it. I believe Spencer manages most of the socials, from my understanding, of what I've picked up. But yeah, dude. Shout out to the Jazzmen. They're great dudes. I'm expecting a Javin tattoo showcase in this week's episode. So, little spoiler, dude. If you're watching this and then you're watching the Jazzmen, expect Javin to show off his tattoos. If it's not this week, it should be next week. So, expect that. Utah Jazz DNA. Darren and AJ. They're great dudes. I keep saying that about everybody, but genuinely great dudes. Yeah, they do podcasts pretty much every week or so. It's not like a full podcast, it's more just like video style. But yeah, great dudes.
We got kind of the both sides of that with Triple J and Walker Kessler. Like, we have Walker's traditional shot blocker around the rim.
But yeah, it's funny. Darren and AJ are their name. D and A, DNA. But we're about to draft either a Darren or an AJ. So it's kind of a funny little situation, a DNA. But yeah, give them a follow at Utah Jazz DNA. Next, we got Jazz Smack at Jazz Smack. Boris, he's a really good dude. Throughout the season, he does episodes kind of like weekly, bi-weekly, every couple weeks kind of stuff. But now, since the season's over, he's only uploaded a couple times since the season ended. But really good dude.
I always look forward to this. This is one of those, regardless of how little or much it impacts the Jazz, it's all.
But yeah, so he's very like analytical about it all. So go follow Boris at Jazz Smack. He's a good guy. Next, you got Wraith Hoops. Cole. He's a really good guy. Been following Cole for years now. Yeah, dude. Great guy. He was originally a Colin Sexton fan, so when he got traded here, he followed the Jazz, and then he's kind of stuck around. So shout out to Wraith. He's from like North Carolina, I believe. I don't want to keep putting words in his mouth, but it's one of the Carolinas, I believe. So, but yeah, really good dude. Cool that he's a supporting Jazz fan.
For a short period of time, and that allows Keontae George to be more of a scorer, right? And it allows Isaiah Collier to initiate and control that offense, which I do enjoy.
Yeah. So shout out to Cole at Wraith Hoops. He's a really good dude. Yeah. Next, we got Sporty Spend 17, the GOAT himself, dude. He's a really good dude. He's been making Jazz content for years. And his stuff is like the most like cinematic you're gonna find. The best like
season
cuts, best edits. Yeah. So he's got good content.
We had a Lowry Markkanen 51-point game. We've had Jaren Jackson Jr. traded to the Jazz. Is the rebuild over? I think so. I think we're gonna try to win, even though.
But yeah, dude, great content, really good watch, really good follow. So yeah, shout out Sporty Spence 17 if you're not following Spence. And then lastly, we've got our two little goofballs down here. We got Coleman Sports 23. He does the Jazz Cast every day. Uploaded one 4 hours ago. I have not watched it yet, but again, go give it a watch or a follow, guys. It's the views aren't doing what I want them to do for the good old Jazz Cast and Coleman Sports. So give him a listen.
What did I just watch? Jordan Clarkson?
But yeah, it's like very David Locke kind of style where he's got topics, but it's normally shorter, 5 to 10 minutes. So at Coleman Sports 23, the Jazz Cast. It's a good follow. And then lastly, you got Mr. Smiley Face. He just did the draft lottery reaction.
Hello, boys and girls.
But yeah, entertaining follow at Mr. Smiley Face. I don't know how much content he's going to be putting out, but when he does, it's entertaining. So shout out to Mr. Smiley Face. That's pretty much it. I think that's all the Utah Jazz creators I know of. Obviously, there's some Utah Mammoth creators and stuff I could get into, but I don't think you're going to be doing Mammoth content for another couple months, probably. Expect that eventually we'll be doing, you know, that logo below me will be like a Jazz and a Mammoth logo at some point. We'll be talking both, but primarily just Jazz, you know. So, yeah, we'll just be doing Jazz channel shout outs for now. Eventually, maybe we'll do Twitter accounts, but there's a lot of Jazz Twitter accounts, so we're not going to do that. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys for watching. If you did make it this far, we are at 3:15 in the morning almost, so if you're watching, I appreciate it, guys. But this was mainly for the people watching back in the morning, watching back tomorrow. I appreciate it. So again, we'll do the nightly stuff. Give the channel a sub. It's always appreciated. If you like Jazz content like this, we do stream nightly, and I will be doing video format eventually. I just don't know how long to do because I can ramble, so I think I'm gonna like do streams and then like every once in a while put out a video, you know, but primarily do streams from here and then short content, all that. But yeah, sub to the channel. I do appreciate it. Turn on the notification bell. It doesn't always notify you, so because of that, I recommend following me on Twitter. That link is in the description below. Turn on the notification there, and you get notified every time I go live, every time I post a new video. Yeah, you'll get notified. So it's worth a follow if you are interested in keeping up with me and Jazz content that we are going to be doing again every day. Any Jazz news, anything that happens in the Jazz verse, you're going to get it on a daily basis. So, and again, if you're not going to get it in video or stream format, which you likely would unless I'm out of town or some crazy thing happens, even David Locke disappears every once in a while. But even on those days, still follow my Twitter. I would still be posting about any kind of news that would happen. So it's a good follow. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, dude, the journey's come far, dude. We are a little over a month in, I think. In fact, we were exactly a month in. Yeah, today's June 11th, so we're a month and 1 day in, and we've grown, dude. And I think I started technically with like 20 subscribers ish, because it's an account that I used for previous stuff years ago. But like on paper, growing 70-ish subs in a month is really good. It's not good if you have 1 million subs. Growing 70 subs isn't great, but for a starting out creator, for a sports team that does not have a big market, you know, I appreciate it, guys. It works out. Hopefully I'm entertaining enough for you. If you don't like swear words, then I apologize. I'm definitely not the guy for you if you don't like swear words, but which is an issue because I'm in Utah. But whatever, guys, doesn't matter. But I do appreciate you guys. So yes, follow me on Twitter to be up to date with everything. Turn on the notification bell on both sites, YouTube and Twitter. But yeah, smash that like button. It helps a ton. It promotes the stream, promotes all the stuff. We've actually surprisingly had a lot of viewers tonight. Nobody's really commented, and by really I mean at all. Nobody's commented, but we've had a consistent 3 to 6 viewers for majority of the stream. So I do appreciate you guys. I don't know if you're watching from Twitter or where you're seeing from, but I do appreciate you. But yeah, as I've been saying, smash like, comment. I forgot about the comment, dude. We've been doing a little comment every day since the start of the stream, since the draft, obviously, or draft lottery. Leave down in the comments below, A, who you think the Jazz will draft, and B, who you want the Jazz to draft. It can be one answer. I've been saying that. If you want the Jazz to draft AJ and you think they'll draft AJ, you can just say AJ. There's no problem. But if you want the Jazz to draft Cam Boozer and you think they'll draft Darren Peterson, the answer can be both. You know what I mean? So, pretty easy. Just leave it in the comments below. It helps out the channel. So, other than that, thanks for watching, boys. We will see you tomorrow. There is no doubt about that. I will be streaming, and hopefully a little earlier. I'll try to get off work a little earlier if I can. But yeah, shout out. Yeah, I will mention my TikTok is down below. Forgot to throw that out there. Give that a follow. It's just really stream highlights at this point, but it's another way if you don't use Twitter and stuff to keep up to date. I do let you know when I go live on my stories and stuff, so that's a follow. And then my Instagram will be public within the next 2 weeks, might be sooner than that. We'll figure it all out, but my Instagram, popping off, dude. I'm figuring out all this stuff on Instagram, so it's not all Jazz content. In fact, it's really not. It's like general sports and some other worldly stuff, but memes, dude, funny content. So my Insta will be available for other people eventually, but until then, just stick to the Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Content daily. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Have a good night or morning or whatever time it is for you. But yeah, if I can find the song, haha. Yeah, there we are. See you later, boys. Thanks for watching back. Have a good one.
So I can feel something, I only feel the pain. So let me hold you till the end, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. And if I fall down, I get up again, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. All the words that you said. But only follow sun, 'cause honey, you and I are always on the run. Gonna be loving you, saying, why do we feed the fire when we can breathe the flame? So let me hold you till the end, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. And if I fall down, I get up again, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said.